Good morning, America. My name's Jonathan Isbill, aka Jonathan Zaza. Rolling with me on the road today. This is a bumpy road, as you can see. I'm on my way to a nutrition and dietetics conference in Anderson, Indiana. And one thing that I was thinking about was how our health is impacted by our driving, or vice versa. Our driving is impacted by our health. Now, what do I mean by this? Do I mean just wearing a seatbelt, aka wearing a seatbelt? Or am I talking about maybe fast food? Or am I talking about how fast you drive? Okay, well, I'll jump right to it. Essentially, I'm going to be talking a little bit about how the driving speed on the road and the stress of the road impacts your health and digestion. Because we often say that the fight or flight mode whenever we eat causes a lot of inflammation on the body. The body cannot digest the food that we eat if there is a fight or flight mode going on. If there's a lot of stress involved, if there's a lot of noise, a lot of mental noise, a lot of emotional noise, our bodies, a lot of people say that they might feel it in their gut, that they might have a problem to feel pain or digestive issues in their gut. And we know that our guts do impact our health a lot. And whenever it comes to driving, well, yeah, it's fight or flight mode. You're like this. You're trying to figure out what in the world all these cars on the road are doing. You're freaking out. You're driving like this and that. It's hostile. And your body's not ready to rest and digest, is what we like to say. Whenever you're eating, we like to be rested. Because whenever we're rested, our bodies can absorb those nutrients. Our bodies will not react to those foods like an inflammatory response. Like a lot of times, there are people that have food allergies, for instance. And if you have food allergies, a lot of times your body is acting out of a fight or flight mode to a food that might be just okay, actually. And so if you're on the road and you're stressed, you're rushing to work, your body's alert, your body's awake because you're trying to react to your environment. And your body's built for that. Biologically, for hundreds of years, human beings have been built to be alert during times of stress. But we're not meant to be eating during times of stress, for instance. And so if we're on the road, it's a very bad opportunity for us to be eating, for us to be drinking anything other than just maybe water, for instance, because our bodies just can't digest the food that's going into our bodies. Does that make sense? Because whenever we talk about food and digestion, we want to make sure that we absorb those good foods, right? So if I'm going through a fast food place and I even choose a good healthy option, man, I feel good about myself. I've got the endorphins going. That's great. But if I'm on the road and I'm stressed and I'm trying to stay alert because I'm trying to react to my environment, and maybe it's on the freeway, maybe it's just on the highway, just on any general road, you have to be alert. You have to be awake. You have to be all senses on high demand, trying to make sure that you stay safe. Your body cares more about staying safe than it does trying to absorb those nutrients at any given second. And so your body's maybe not going to listen to the food that you're putting into your body, or maybe because you're so alert and you're ready to react, well, if you put something into your body's going to react to it because you're ready to react on the road, just in case. Your senses are on high alert. Your reflexes will be on high alert because you can make a sharp turn if you need to dodge a squirrel or dodge another car on the road. And so you're on high alert. Well, your gut system on the inside, your GI system, is on high alert as well. So anytime that you put any food or drink into your digestion, into your gut, whenever you eat it or drink it on the road, there's a concern that it might stress you out too much to where your body might not use it like you want to, like you should, like you can, to be the best that it can be. And for me, I want food to be the best it can be every single day. I love food. I love nutrition. If I'm going to choose a healthy option, I want it to absorb in my body from the time I put it in my mouth to the time that it gets absorbed into my gut. Whether it's the small intestine, the large intestine. Like for instance, right now, I needed to brake because there was a car backing out of a driveway on the road. My body's on high alert to be able to react to that environment. Okay? In the same way, if we put food into our bodies while we're on the road, there's just a lot of concern unless we're really relaxed. Maybe we're in the passenger seat and it's another thing. It's another story to where we are more relaxed and we don't have to be so alert. But if we're driving, our bodies are going to react. Just like a chemical reaction, putting maybe baking soda with vinegar, right? So it makes a volcano. That's a reaction. Whenever we eat on the road, whether it's a good option or a bad option, but especially if it's a bad option, I see you fast food people out there, just choose a healthy option, okay? I still love you. It's okay. Whenever we eat or drink on the road, there's a lot of concern because that food's going to cause a reaction in our bodies, possibly a bad one, possibly an inflammatory response. That's going to increase our irritability, increase our frustration, increase our inflammation and our pain in general. It's going to make us angry on our way to work, frustrated. Our body's reacting. It's meant to rest and digest. Please, 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 give yourself the 30 seconds to breathe calmly and to get back into a rested state before and after you get out of the car. Oftentimes parents do this to check in and check out of their home life on their transition to and from work, or just to compartmentalize different areas of their life. That way they don't have the stress or the environments affecting one another in their lives. Okay? In the same way, this can be influence on your nutrition, on your health and wellness every single day. We live busy lives, but on the inside we have to remain calm if we want to absorb those nutrients. That's the reason why we care so much about staying rested and digesting our food. To digest your food the best, you have to remain rested. So remember, if you're busy on the go, just be careful. Try not to eat in a high alert environment like a freeway, a highway, driving on the road, okay? Try to be rested. Rest and digest. Remember that. Rest and digest. That's what we really want to see, because it gives us a good foundation whenever we go to eat. If we're not rested, we probably shouldn't eat. We should probably wait until we are rested, until we can calmly enjoy and appreciate and absorb the nutrients that are about to go into our bodies. I'm here for you. I care about your health. I love you. I'm in the world of nutrition and dietetics for a reason. I care about food. I'm a culinarian. I've traveled around the world to 5+ different countries at this point in my life. I've seen how other countries live their lives, and they care about health, they care about food, they care about people, and they don't deal with the stress. They don't let the stress get to them as much as what we do here in America. And the truth why I'm bringing this video to you, the truth why I'm talking about this on this podcast, on this video, however you're checking in on this right now, because you deserve it, and I believe that you're worth a better life, that you're worth better health in your life as well. So take these notes, take this insight, be careful on the road, and give yourself the time to rest and digest with your meals and your snacks and your drinks. Okay? Much love, y'all. If you want to clip on rest and digest, a good technique, let me know. I can send you that next time. It's a 6-minute breathing technique that will change your life. Or there's a expedited program that's a 30-second breathing technique that might fit in your life a little bit easier. Either way, let me know. Love you. God bless to your life. I hope it for the best. Rest and digest. Stay blessed.